Pretty good find at the thrift store today. Patton Designer Series 12-inch oscillating table fan. Looks like a Sanyo rebadge. A little rough around the edges, a little dusty, but $2. I've never seen one of these before. Looks like the clips, some of the clips broke. They've got it wired. Used like thick metal wire too. That'll be fun to get off of there. Yeah, cool find. It has a long cord, probably 8 to 10 foot. Was grounded cord. The little ground prong busted out of it. It has even has the Patton sticker. Look at that. In good shape too. Model G-1286. Produced April 1986. Made in Mexico. 0.4 amps. Made in Mexico. I think some of the late 80s, mid to late 80s Sanyo. The really common ones, the most common ones with the like the brown or amber color scheme, I'm sure everybody's seen. I think that a lot of those were made in Mexico also. It says works on it. Let's find out. Okay, here is high. Needs some attention. Sounds pretty dry. Medium speed. Yeah, bearings are pretty dry. I don't want to run it too much. Here's low. Let's see if the oscillation works. Bearings are super dry. What a great find though. A Patton branded Sanyo 12-inch fan. What a great find. All right, well, let's get this thing cleaned up and see how it turns out. I'm excited. And just like that, fan's clean, good as gold. Not quite though. Pretty sure the Patton logo there is a little faded. I think it probably would have had more color. Chrome accents a little scuffed up there. Definitely a Sanyo badge. Definitely a Sanyo guard. I think it probably took a tumble though at one time. The guard is a little bit egg-shaped. It's definitely got a flat spot. I don't know if you can see that very well, but as you can see, it doesn't quite line up. And hanger busted off and at least 1 or 2 clips. A lot of the Sanyo fans from this time would have had a translucent blade, like maybe a burgundy or brown colored blade. I think they came in like a charcoal color too, smoky charcoal or whatever. This is like an opaque milk chocolate. It's like Willy Wonka's chocolate river color. And the plastic isn't really like that flexible, semi-bendable plastic that you would see in a lot of the solid color blades, like especially the Lasco blades. This is more of a brittle, I don't want to say brittle, but higher density plastic. A lot like the translucent acrylic blades. I think it would definitely break, not bend. Base cleaned up pretty good. And the motor seemed pretty high quality. It wasn't too dirty, it wasn't too dusty, surprisingly. Easy to clean. I'm pretty sure it's the same motor that's in my frigid Sanyo rebadge. Pretty sophisticated, high quality motor. I don't know how much the light is going to pick up on this, but the plastic is kind of like a light rosé or hibiscus color. Same thing with the buttons. It's like there's some pink in there. Same thing with the switch plate. It looks brown, but under the right light, there's definitely some pink bouncing off of that. Pretty girly fan for a Patton fan. Not complaining. It is the designer series, so there's that. It's different. Pretty neat. Definitely don't see these every day. In fact, I've never seen one of these until today. I noticed like what used to be grounded plug. It says Kawasaki, Japan. Thought that was pretty cool. Super long cord. 8 or 10 foot cord easily. Get that plugged in. And here, I'll make sure the oscillation's off. And here is high speed. Of course, the button's not going to stick now. I did not actually disassemble the base and blow the switch compartment out. Probably should do that, but that's for another time. Fan is very quiet. This is high speed and it's quite powerful, but whisper quiet. And I mean, I know every fan claims to be whisper quiet, but this is actually whisper quiet. There is a little bit of vibration to it, but it's not too noticeable, especially with how quiet and smooth it runs. And you can see the vibration the most on the low speed. could be a couple of reasons for that. Could be from when the fan fell or whatever happened to it. I noticed there are one or two small chips out of the blade, so I guess it's possible that the blade was slightly warped or bent or something. The other thing is there's a spring pin that goes in the motor shaft that serves as a stop, kind of like the Lasco Galaxy fans. And that it's possible that that might be a little bit bent on one side. So if that's the case, then the blade might not be resting squarely on the motor shaft, and that would definitely cause a balance issue. So that's another thing that I could look into, possibly get corrected. Oscillation is slow and smooth. I think that's pretty typical of these Sanyo fans. There's a little bit of vibration coming through on this cabinet, this wood cabinet. See what our spin down's like. Not too bad. Overall, for $2, I think we're doing pretty good. This is definitely not an everyday find. Pretty excited to find this one today. Get to add another Patton fan to my collection. This one in the Designer series by Sanyo. In the Designer series, I want to say that they had several different rebadge fans. I have one other one that's not functional at the moment. Eventually, you guys will get to see that one. It's a 16-inch fan made by a different manufacturer, but I'm not sure how many of them there were. At least 2 that I know of. Seems like there could have been at least a couple more. I don't know. I'd be interested to know that, though. What all fans were in the Designer series. Obviously, there's enough to complete a whole series of them. So, yeah, I would be interested to know. Thanks for watching.